Well, welcome back, everyone. I want to thank you all so much for coming back, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Just give you a little bit of background on this channel and what I'm doing. Everything that is created on this channel is made by me. The music that you hear, all the pictures that you've taken are produced by me. And one thing that I'm trying to do right now is get enough money together where I will sell you 3 years of my work for a one-time purchase of $50. And the details of that is down in the description for my Kickstarter campaign. So I hope that you will go check that out. Well, this episode is going to be about politics and the presidential debate that took place. The way that I saw it, it was politics as usual. One person saying one thing, another person saying another thing, and both of them saying that they're not right. There's a lot of discrepancies during debates, and somebody will have a decision and then change their decision down the road. With more information, decisions get changed. There's a couple topics that I want to get into, and one of them is cybercrime. Cybercrime is something that both politicians say is a very important aspect that we need to look into. One thing that I look at is it's something that has been a problem for a long while. And it's only when the problem comes into effect that you see some sort of change from it. Well, who didn't know that cybercrime was an issue? Who didn't know when we took all the physical data that we have and put them into databases that security wasn't going to be a problem? It's always been an issue. And one thing that they mentioned on the debate was we're getting hacked by people from overseas. And why is that even an issue? Why is it that we allow overseas internet to come into our country and not abide by our rules? Internet is worldwide, but where in the Constitution does it give freedom to the world to enter our country at any point that they want? I would really like a United States internet. There are a lot of people in this country that don't want to know what's going on in the rest of the world, and I think they should have that freedom. I don't think they should be influenced by the rest of the world on the internet. But that's just another decision that I make. I think it's doable. I think it's very doable. Let me put the debate in a overall term. They have 15 different subjects that they go into in one debate. And then they go into another debate and they debate about 15 more subjects. How many of these debates are going to be talking about the same thing? How many times are these politicians going to argue about the same thing? I can already see it. I've seen it in previous debates. They debate about the same thing over and over again. And it's just not right. It's wasting our time. It's wasting the American public's time. And frankly, it is putting a burden on the American people to waste their time listening through the same thing over and over again. Let's just go into each candidate, one or the other. You have two people, and if I speak of one first, that doesn't mean that they're more important. Donald J. Trump, he's a businessman. He's been a businessman for a long time, and his business practices are questionable at times, just like in a lot of businesses. There's legally correct and then there's morally correct, and it's two different styles. He's done great things for the country, and he's built things around the world. But one thing that I do ask Donald Trump is that if you want to make this country great again, why are you going around the world, spending money around the world, when you can spend that money here and make this country great again? Your history shows that you want to make your pocket great. Doesn't matter if it's in the United States or if it's somewhere else in the world. I would respect you a lot more if you did your business inside of America. 100%. Now, Hillary Clinton, a great politician. She's been in the public service and law for most of her life. She's done great things for this country. But one thing I ask of her is, with all your expertise in this political arena, how can you make simple mistakes and not have the knowledge of what the major issues are before they are created? You have a history of seeing politics. You have a history of seeing international conflicts. Yet your actions have not seen the foresight. Both candidates are two people who are flawed, just like every other candidate that has ever run for the president of the United States. And in my decision is going to be behind a closed curtain, voting for one of the candidates that's on the ballot. Not necessarily the one who is spoken the loudest or I've seen the most of, but the candidate I believe is going to direct this country into a 21st century country. We are a 20th century country right now. With everything that we have going on in this country and the debates that we're having right now, our country has not moved into the 21st century with dignity of the 20th century, where the pursuit of happiness and the freedoms that this country was founded on. From our Declaration of Independence into our Constitution and Bill of Rights that this country has to offer, we need to be united again. We need to be the United States of America and not the divided by political parties. We have a responsibility to our founding fathers to come together and make this country the best. Please stick around for my next episodes. I hope that you like this one. And there's plenty of other episodes that you can view down in the description below and on my playlist. Let's get this country into the 21st century. Please leave a comment down below. And if you like this episode, please give a thumbs up.